Okay, this is a question that I posted before but comes into my mind a lot, which is, when theists say that science and empiricism isn't the only way to know truth, or that they're not 100% reliable, and therefore we require faith and such, I have to ask, what would you use in place of empiricism or science? Because faith and such could possibly arrive at truth, but there'd be no way to know it is truth without using something like empiricism or science. You rely on a book, or rely on gut feelings, rely on what you think is God and all these things, but if you're wrong, there's no way to verify that. Like, if the Bible's wrong, if God doesn't exist, without using science or empiricism, how would you ever find out you were wrong? What method can be used to discover you're wrong? Because you would have to use something along those lines. And this is the problem I find with a lot of what religion does and says. It relies on methods that can prove anything. It's the same methods that the Hindus, Buddhists, alternative medicine, esoteric witches, believers, and whatnot. These methods have no reliable means of discovering things. And I've even heard far worse. The one I always remember from my mom was, well, how do you know if you're not being caught? And she says, well, if it comports with the Bible. Well, as the old saying goes, Satan knows the Bible. So a good con man can trick you into accepting something or believing something by using something you already believe. If you don't use some method to tell if it's true or not, you need some method outside of faith to discover truth. And we see this all the time, where religious people will make claims and people just eat it up. The stories of resurrections in Africa, the stories of miracles. Growing up, I heard them all the time. I remember the big one I remember hearing was this guy had been using Drano on a sink and had used the plumber thing, and somebody got in his eyes and he was blinded. But he went to a revival tent meeting that I'd gone to and he was healed. Now, I can't remember the full details now, it was so long ago, but pretty much everything about that story was false. If I remember correctly, I think he had faked some of that to get out of workman's comp or something along those lines. I don't remember the full story, but the point is that the story I had been told wasn't the actual events, but I ate it up, and I just accepted it because that's what I was told. And it's a part of the problem when you're religious, you accept things that you shouldn't accept. I have a saying, even in the world of magic, there will be frauds. Even if God is real, even if miracles are true, there's still going to be people that are frauds, that will fake things, that will tell you stuff you want to hear just to get money from you. You have to be critical thinking. You have to test and make sure that you're not being lied to. So let me know your thoughts. Rate, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think yourself.